Start. So lovely, happy evening everyone, and welcome to this journey of mirror work, which is all about loving ourselves. Loving ourselves means the mental body, the physical body, the emotional body, everything together, the body as a whole. So all the different kinds of bodies, and so as a whole, not just this body, not just this name, not just different parts of the body, including the skin, the flesh, the bones, the muscles, and the cells. That is what is in complete, completely when we say, I love myself. Yeah, so superficially we keep on saying it, but understanding it, we will be understanding every day in its essence. Like what do you mean when you say that I love myself? Okay, so I will just put the PDF, share the PDF, which is right there. You can see the PDF.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just we will just go through briefly what are we going to cover in this journey of 21 days, week 1, week 2, week 3. Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly read, and then Shikha, you can read for today after that.
All right.
So to all those who are ready to experience the joy of mirror magic. So this book has been written by Louise Hay, who herself had gone through a lot of traumas in her life, her childhood, even her married life, and she came out of it by doing such things. And this is this is all, whatever we are doing is not just written, it has been experienced by her, and she shared her experiences with the world. Okay, so this is everything, whatever she's written is experience. It's nothing that it's coming from some book or some philosophy. It's everything experienced. Okay, these are proven uh, contents, whatever is we are going to go through. So she's saying, Louis Hay is saying to all those who are ready to experience the joy of mirror magic. So welcome to this world of magic through the mirror, making the mirror your true friend. Yeah. So week 1, what are we going to cover? First day, which is today, is loving yourself. Then day 2 will be making your mirror your friend. You'll be surprised. Some of the topics are very, very, I mean, you'll be hearing for the first time that how can the mirror be my true friend? Third day is monitoring your self-talk. So just now also when I'm reading, there's a voice in the head which is talking to you, right? You're thinking of something, oh my, what is happening outside? People are there, or what do I have to do after the class? Or what am I going to cook? What am I going to give to my son? Oh, what is he going to eat? Like that. All these things are going on in the mind. So we are going to monitor that on day 3. Day 4 is letting go of your past. So we are actually a bundle of thoughts from the past. Everything, whatever we've experienced from the past becomes the truth, and we start operating through that truth. We'll understand how in detail. Day 5 is building your self-esteem, is not only this confidence, but also self-esteem is, it's the self-love starts from here. Day 6 is releasing your inner critic. We keep on criticizing, we keep on having self-doubts, we keep on putting ourselves down, we keep on demeaning ourselves. So we will realize that, and release it also. Once we realize it, then we'll release it. So this journey is very beautiful. And day 7 is loving yourself, a review of your first week. So the first week, again, she has, she's done very beautifully. It's the review of the 6 chapters. And week 2 is loving your inner child, part 1. Now, what is your inner child? What happens is, as kids from the age to 0, from 0 to 7 years, mainly, it could be beyond that also. But what happens is, some inputs that we get from the environment after we do something, or we have said something, or we acted upon something, and we did it very laughingly and joyfully. But somebody from the external environment, could be our parents, could be our teachers, could be our elders, could be our brother, sister, anybody, or could be just a neighbor, a remark, or an expression of emotion from that person shrinks a part of our personality. If you're not understanding anything, let me know, but we are going to do in detail. So that part of the personality shrinks, and that is what we call as the inner child. And then your growth is impeded. The growth is in that specific area is it stops. So then loving your inner child, part 1, part 2. Why? Because this is a very, very important topic to be covered. Then loving your body, healing your pain, feeling good, releasing your anger, day 11. Then comes day 12 is overcoming your fear. We've got so many fears. We'll identify that one by one in the chapter only. Then day 13 is starting your day with love, which is very difficult for most of us because the day starts in with complaints, right? But we'll learn that. Day 14 is loving yourself, a review of the second week. Now comes the last week. Day 15 is now forgiving yourself and those who have hurt you. So again, I will not say much. We will go into details. Day 16 is healing your relationships. Day 17, living stress-free. We all keep on saying there's so much stress. There's so much stress. I want to get over the stress. So we are going to learn how to get over it. And while we are doing all these chapters till day 16, of course, this will, I think only 10 to 20% will be there. We will definitely, we would have covered and we will be stress-free before this only, before we reach this chapter. Day 18 is receiving your prosperity. Day 19 is living your attitude of gratitude, which we are going to cover in the 1 month journey in detail. But here we are going to just touch. We are just going to brush. And day 20 is teaching mirror work to your children. So this also covered. You don't have to wait till day 20. You can start from day 1 itself. But also I would suggest that first work on yourself. If you've experienced something in some part of your body, then tell your kids. Okay, because our kids are living in us and we are living in our kids because our kids are an extension of us. So if you are doing, there will be a change in your kids also. Okay. Day 21 is again review, loving yourself now. It's not review, but yeah, loving yourself now, this moment. Whatever are your limitations, whatever are, the so-called limitations, but still loving that in this moment now. And then we have 12 ways you can love yourself and always, which is, if we can just make a note. Hence, we have got the notebook and we are going to make the note. Yeah. So let's start. Vartika has still not joined in. Okay. So welcome. Welcome to all of you. And also those who might be hearing this, not present in the session today, and you're hearing the recording, you are welcome to join this session even after 3 days or maybe after today, and you feel like joining, feel free to join tomorrow, day after. 3 days is open for all. Yeah. So Shika, you can start.
Happy evening. Welcome. Welcome, dear ones, to my 21-day course on mirror work. It is based on my popular video course, Loving Yourself. Over the next 3 weeks, you will learn how to transform your life simply by looking into a mirror. Mirror work. Looking deeply into your eyes and repeating affirmations is the most effective method I've found for learning to love yourself and see the world as a safe and loving place. I have been teaching people how to do mirror work for as long as I have been teaching affirmations. Put simply, whatever we say or think is an affirmation. All of your self talk, the dialogue in your head, is a stream of affirmations These affirmations are messages to your subconscious that establish habitual ways of thinking and behaving. Positive affirmations plant healing thoughts and ideas that support you in developing self-confidence and self-esteem and creating peace of mind and inner joy.
So
The-
every chapter will have an affirmations, not only one, two, three, and we are going to create our own affirmations also. The intention of starting the day, you must have heard now, so many videos are nowadays available on YouTube, that and people who are celebrities, and they all start their day with affirmations.
yes.
Everyone is starting the day with affirmations. But anyways, whatever, there is one thought which keeps on coming in the mind, and we keep on speaking again and again, becomes a self affirmation. So now we are, which is a self defeating affirmation. Yeah. So then we need to change that affirmation, and that's what we are going to learn. So and the beautiful way to say an affirmation is either you say it in the mind. If that works, it will work only 10%. Yes, it will work, but it will work only 10%. The best way to say the affirmations is what we are going to do in front of the mirror. Now, what happens when you say an affirmation in front? The mirror reflects whatever is put in front of it, right? Yeah, yes, no, Dolly?
Yes.
Yes.
So, like if when you see yourself in the mirror, uh, hardly do we look into the, we just superficially look. Now we are going to learn how to look
Inside.
deeply into our eyes first. When you look into your eyes, it's a totally different world altogether. And so many things will happen, which we are going to discuss today only. And we are going to write down our feelings also. Okay. So the mirror reflects back whatever you're feeling, not only what you're saying. So when we say, there is a flow of energy in every word, right? Every word has an energy of its own. Every word has a frequency, a vibration of its own. But whatever it is an energy which travels from you, and it reflects back. It comes back. It doesn't deflect. The mirror reflects back. That's why we're saying in front of the mirror. Okay, so we want it back, and it magnifies 1,000 times. We can't measure that, but it magnifies and comes back to us. So then, whatever, it makes you aware that, okay, this is what you're holding on to. Okay, this is what you are good at. Okay, this is what, you are resisting. This is what which you are suppressing inside. It will make you aware of everything. Nobody has to come and tell you that. Nobody, you don't have to talk to anybody, you don't have to call anybody, you don't have to, everything the mirror will throw back to you. It will reflect back to you. Okay, so whether, silently also you're standing in front of the mirror will reflect, because the thoughts are, the silent thoughts also have certain vibrations, and those vibrations are very, very powerful. Okay, so we'll become aware of all this every day. We'll be learning few things. Now the book is there in front of you. Any point of time you feel that, okay, this is what I want to note it down, feel free to note it down. And because that is your experience, not that the book is telling you something or I am telling you to note down. Few things I'll tell you to write it down, but otherwise also if you feel that, acha, this is what holds true and this is what is making sense, complete sense to me, this is what I'm experiencing right now, just make a note of it. Okay, as we are reading. And also, Dolly, as Shikha is reading, you will also read. You're muted. You're muted. Mute yourself, and you also read in your mind. In your mind means you read it little loudly, so that two things will happen. First is, when you're reading, you're completely in the moment. Your mind will not go elsewhere. No other thoughts will come. Even though the thoughts will come, they will be less, and your understanding will be more intensive. Okay, so yeah, Shikha.
Mirror work. The most powerful affirmations are those you say out of The most powerful affirmations are those you say out aloud when you are in front of your mirror. The mirror reflects back to you when the feelings you have about yourself. It makes you immediately aware of where you are resisting and where you are opening and flowing. It clearly shows you what thoughts you will need to change if you want to have a joyous and fulfilling life.
We'll
As
experience
you
this very soon. Yeah, we'll experience this very soon. Let's go to the next para.
As you learn to do mirror work, you will become much more aware of the words you say and the things you do. You will learn to take care of yourself on a deeper level than you have done before. When something good happens in your life, you can go to the mirror and say, "Thank you, thank you. That's terrific. Thank you for doing this." If something bad happens to you, you can go to the mirror and say, "Okay, I love you. This thing that just happened will pass, but I love you, and that's forever." For most of us sitting
So
in,
we'll pause here. We'll pause here. Let's go in front of the mirror. Let's have the mirror in front of us. And all of us are going to say, you can unmute yourself. Let's say together, thank you.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you.
That's terrific. Thank you for
That's
doing this.
Thank you,
That
thank you. That's terrific. Thank you for
Thank you
doing
for doing
this.
this. You're looking into your eyes and saying, okay, so something good has happened. Remember that something good happened in the day today, or yesterday, or 3 days back, or 6 days back, or a month back, and was very wonderful. So, first thing we will do is something good happens, go in front of the mirror and say, whom are you saying? Looking into your eyes. And what do your eyes resemble? We'll come to know very each day we will understand. Maybe by tomorrow only you'll understand. If you've done this practice, tomorrow will be when we meet. Before that, at least 3-4 times, then you'll come to understand that whom are you talking to? Who's that person in the mirror when you're looking into your eyes? Yeah, that will be your own unique experience. Dolly, you're there with us?
yes,
Yeah. So just we'll say this again, okay? You feel excited, you feel joyous, you're feeling that something good has just remember something good that happened in your life a day back or today, something very interesting, somebody appreciated you or somebody told you something, or you found a friend called you, or you went to a walk in the garden and you found something beautiful to connect with, something like that. You remembered nothing, or
I
something you did.
last month. I remember that, and that
Sorry.
I made a commitment last month. I remember that, and that is terrific. And I thank actually my mind for doing this.
Yeah, so
Wow.
remember that. Very good, very good. So just look into your eyes and say to the person who is there in the mirror, okay? Don't just go beyond the outer structure, what you're seeing, outer structure of your face. If it's a full length mirror, the full body, go beyond that and see the person beyond it, that the person who's sitting, and say, thank you, thank
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 you.
you,
you.
That's so
thank you,
beautiful. Thank
thank
you for
you.
doing this.
Thank you for doing this. That's
Thank you
terrific.
for doing-
It's
That's terrific.
fantastic.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank
That's
you.
And now just shut your eyes for a breath. Take one deep inhalation and exhalation. And now remember, with your eyes shut, something which was not so good, something which made you unhappy, something which made you sad, something which made you lose your self esteem, something which you doubted yourself. Remember that. Any of these four things. If you've remembered, then you can open your eyes and accept. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you have come across something like that. Dolly?
yeah.
Okay, so now open your eyes, look into your eyes and say, okay, I love you.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
This thing that just happened will pass.
This thing that just happened shall pass.
But I love you and that's forever. I love you.
And that's
Love
forever.
you, that's forever. I love you.
I truly, truly love you.
I do
Truly, truly love you.
Just shut your eyes and whenever you feel, just after one breath, open your eyes and we will go further. We will not analyze what's happening. We will not judge what's happening. We will just flow with the flow. Okay? We'll see what's happened, what's what's our experiences. We'll share at the end of the session. Yeah. Shikha, you can read.
For most of us, sitting in front of a mirror and facing ourselves is difficult at first. So we call this process mirror work. But as you continue, you become less self-critical, and the work that turns into mirror play. Very soon, your mirror becomes your companion, a dear friend, instead of an enemy. Doing mirror work is one of the most loving gifts you can give yourself. It takes only a second to say hi kid, or looking good, or isn't this fun? It's so important to give yourself little positive messages throughout the day. The
Yes, so
more
we
you
are going
use,
to do this. We are going to pick up few things. If you want to write, you can write it down quickly. Hi kid. You're just telling yourself, hi kid. Just you can just swing your hair and appreciate your hair, or you can whatever you like about yourself. The mind always goes to the things what we don't like, isn't it? Yes, Dolly.
yes,
So whatever you like about yourself, just say, hi kid, isn't it fun? I'm really enjoying with you. You're so nice. Appreciate, say something. You're so beautiful. You're so uh, chirpy. Anything what you feel like telling yourself. Okay, so now we read further.
the more you use mirrors for complimenting yourself, approving of yourself, and supporting yourself during difficult times, the deeper and more enjoyable your relationship with yourself will become.
This is
You
what
may
we
be
want now. We are looking for this only, right? Yeah.
Yes. You may be wondering, why 21 days for the program? Can you totally transform your life in just 3 weeks? Maybe not totally, but you can plant the seeds. As you continue to do your mirror work, these seeds develop into new, healthy habits of mind that open the door to a joyous and fulfilling life. So let's begin.
Yes. So are we ready to go further?
Yes, yes.
So week one and
Day one.
day one, loving yourself. So let's begin. The first three lines of the chapter are the base, the foundation of the chapter. Okay, so the first three lines, which are written in italics, are the foundation of the chapter, and we read it very slowly and we will understand it also, that what is Louis Hay trying to tell us through these three lines. Okay, the heading of the chapter is loving yourself and it is day one. And we discussed also in the beginning that do we love ourselves? And we thought that, okay, I love myself, but am I really feeling it and saying, or I'm just saying it superficially? Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I say superficially, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do not. But by the end of this chapter, we'll understand what to say to increase that love for yourself. Yeah. So there'll be various affirmations. We will end the chapter with a meditation. And then after the meditation, we will not talk. I will exit from the session, and you can stay in that state for as long as you feel like. And then we will share. So, whatever is the assignment which we will get, we'll be doing it. I will post the assignment in our group also, so that you can refer it and keep on doing it. Yeah, but the key is to practice. Shikha, you are aware of it, but Dolly, the
Hmm?
key is practice. If you are
Yes.
practicing from day one,
Ah,
it's 10 to 15 minutes of practice. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll feel ki nahi, acha, I'll do later, I didn't get time. Give that commitment to yourself that, as you said, I gave a commitment to myself a month back.
Yes.
That is this giving commitment to yourself is nothing new for you. You can give it. This chapter, whatever commitment you will be giving to yourself, is you're going to give the commitment and you're going to fulfill it.
Fulfill it.
Okay, so not 100%, but 200%. And also keep a glass of bottle with you. Keep on sipping water through the session. Okay, on and off, just keep on sipping water. Yeah, today it's fine, but for tomorrow itself, it will be a lot of churning will happen at the emotional level. So we need to keep on sipping water to release the emotions and not to release all the blockages that we have created in our subconscious mind, in our conscious mind, in our emotional body, in our physical body, in our mental body. So all that, the water is going to help you flush it out faster. Let's start. Loving yourself.
Loving yourself. It's so important to love yourself. Mirror work can help you build the most important relationship of your life, your relationship with yourself. When you begin your mirror work, you may think it's too easy or even silly. A lot of things I suggest that you do over the next 21 days may at first appear too simple to make a difference. But I have learned that the simplest actions are often the most important. One small change in your thinking can lead to a huge changes in your life. Each day, we will address a different theme. I will begin with some thoughts on the theme and then give you mirror work exercise I would like you to practice throughout the day. You can begin in the morning by doing this exercise in front of your bathroom mirror. And then during the day, you can repeat it whenever you pass a mirror or see your reflection in a window.
So we will pause here. So what we are going to do, we are going to add a little more one thing over here. Now Louis is saying that you can begin the morning. So all of us, do we agree that when we wake up, we immediately go to the bathroom and we pee or brush or whatever, but there is a mirror in the bathroom. We hardly look into the mirror. Yes, no?
Yeah.
Because we're always in a jiffy, right? We're always in a hurry. Hai na? So now
Yes.
we are going to consciously spend a minute from tomorrow morning itself. A minute is quite a long time. If you want, you can start with 30 seconds also. Okay. So not 60 seconds, but 30 seconds. See, whatever, you don't have to look at the clock. You don't have to have a watch in front of you, but you will understand. Yeah. So what we are going to do is we start the morning with looking into the mirror and we are going to understand what we have to say, the affirmation that you're going to write down in your book. Secondly is that anytime you go to pee or you go to wash your face in the mirror, we are going to repeat the exercise again. So maybe 6 to 7 times in a day. Till the time we meet tomorrow evening, you will be at least, if not 5 to 6 times, 4 times to ho hi jayega. More than that, I think so.
More
Yeah?
than that.
Yeah. So, and also keep on having a lot of water, at least minimum of 8 glasses of water. Yeah, before we meet. Water is a very, very healing of the 5 elements. Yeah, water heals you from inside, outside, everywhere. As we know, our body is 75% of our body is made up of water. Yeah. So we know this, all this information is already there, but when it comes to implementing, we take a back seat at times. So now we are going to just start, restart, kickstart again. Let's go further.
You can also carry a pocket mirror. You
With
can
you.
also carry a pocket mirror with you and use it to do mirror work and whenever you have a few minutes to spare. I urge you to keep a journal as you do your mirror work. Jot down your thoughts and feelings so you can see how you're progressing. Each day, I will give you a journaling exercise, suggesting a few questions to help you get started. I believe that each of us has a power within us, a higher self connected to the universal power that loves and sustains us and brings us prosperity of every kind. Journaling will help you connect with this force. You will see that you have within you all that you need to grow and change. Each day, I will also provide you with a heart, thought to support your mirror work, and an affirmation to help you put the day's themes into action. Finally, I offer a guided meditation. I suggest that you sit quietly before you go to bed and reflect on how these ideas can make your life a little easier and a lot better. You can read the meditation in the book, or if you prefer, listen to the audio version from which it was adapted.
Yeah, so we are going to do all this, and the meditation will be guided. We will be doing, I will guide you, adding on some more little extra things which I feel will help. And not just reading it from the book, but there'll be a little bit extra whatever I feel like at that time we will be going through. So now comes your day one mirror work exercise. Still here, anybody, both of you, is there any doubt? Anything which is not
No,
understood, Dolly?
no doubts.
Okay. So now mirror work exercise. Now we are in front of the mirror. I'm going to read and you're going to say as you hear. And if there is any writing, you're going to write it also. Okay. So I will just read the exercise so that you all can do. The book is there in front of you. The mirror is there in front of you. Yeah. Now look into your eyes. Look into your eyes. See the structure of the eyes, the shape of the eye. If you're wearing specs, it's better that you just remove them. Look into your eyeballs and the center of the eyeballs. Make a note of the color of the eyeballs. And now, as if you have entered the center of the eyeball, it's a huge space. And when you've entered, just say this: I want to like you.
I want to like you.
I want to really learn to love you.
I want to really learn to love you.
Let's go for it and really have some fun.
Let's go for it and really have some fun.
And smile. And take deep inhalation and exhalation. Open your eyes and again look into your eyes. The moment you here look into your eyes, where is the gaze? Are you feeling uncomfortable or you're feeling very, very comfortable looking into your eyes? Yes, no.
Yes, I'm
Comfortable.
feeling very comfortable.
Lovely.
I'm
So then
comfortable.
say, sorry,
I'm comfortable too.
lovely. So now say, I'm learning to really like you. Welcome, Vartika. Can you just,
Hi.
hi, can you start doing this? The mirror is there in front of you.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay.
So look into your eyes. You just joined in.
Yes, I.
Okay. So were you there when we said, I want to like you, I want to really learn to love you? Vartika, is it possible for you to put you're out somewhere or you're at one place?
I'm actually in the car.
Oh, you're in the car.
Yeah.
So how will you look? Is it
Yeah, I can do that.
Vartika,
Yeah.
is it possible for you to park your car for just 2 minutes anywhere by the side?
Right now on the highway. So maybe
Oh,
after some time, yeah, I'll do that.
okay. So then you just hear. You can do it later
Sure.
on. Would
Yeah.
have been better if you would have done with us. But please do it, and you're going to
Okay.
post and let me know how you're feeling. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But keep on hearing. So I'm really learning to. So both of you, Shikha and Dolly, I'm learning to really like you. I'm learning to really love you. Say that. Say that with complete feelings. Look into your
Really
eyes
learning to like you. I'm really learning to love you.
and smile and see what the person in the mirror has to say. And now you're going to take your name. I'm willing to learn to love you, your name, whatever you want to say. Okay, here, in case if you feel connected with your name your parents used to call you and your name has changed after marriage, if you feel more connected with that name, you can call yourself with that name also. Anybody here like that? Yes, no? Dolly?
No, I feel connected with my old name.
Old name.
Yeah, like before marriage.
What was the name?
Dolly.
So Dolly only, na? Same name, right?
After marriage, it's Gena.
Oh, okay. So people call you by this name?
No,
Yes, Dolly.
no,
Then
Dolly only. My real name before marriage was Ganiksha. Is Ganiksha, matlab. It's not gone, but
you're muted. You're muted, Dolly.
they know me by Dolly.
What are you saying? I can't understand.
People know me by the name of Dolly only.
Okay, lovely. So no, but you said different names. You said na just now.
Yeah. My pet name is Dolly. My real name is Ganiksha. And after marriage, it's Gena.
Okay. So you connect with what name? Dolly, na?
Dolly. Yeah.
Okay. So then you're saying that only. Okay.
Yes.
So now let's begin. I'm willing to learn to love you. I'm saying my name, Vandana. I'm willing to learn to love you. Look into your eyes.
I'm willing to learn to
Notice.
love you, Shikha.
Lovely. Dolly.
Yeah, keep on looking into your eyes. Don't look at the screen, Dolly. And now you're going to repeat this throughout the day. Each time you pass a mirror or see your reflection, you're going to repeat this. This is an affirmation for you. Yeah. Even if you have to do it silently, she's saying, but I would suggest that just now don't do it silently. Okay, say it loudly. So you can write this in your notebook. I want to like you, because when you write, it really stays inside. So just write down quickly. I want to like you. I want to really learn to love you. Okay, let's do one thing. Out of these three affirmations we said, which one did you resonated the most? Three affirmations we said, na? Just now, I want to like you. I want to really learn to love you. Let's go for it and have some fun. I'm learning to really like you. I'm learning to really love you. Here, you could add your name. Yeah, so I'm willing to learn to love you. I'm willing to learn to love you. Which one do you feel touched you the most? Vartika, just by hearing,
The willing to like you.
willing to like you,
Yeah.
willing to love you. Na? I'm willing to learn to love you.
Yeah.
When
I
you
feel
say,
I can't. Yeah, I'm relating more to like.
okay, so very good, very good. You've noticed this. So you don't, you
Yeah.
are not liking to say love just now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just remember this, Vartika. Huh? If you want, you can
Yes.
just, how will you
Make
make
a
a
note.
note?
Yeah.
How will
Yeah.
you'll make a note in your mind?
No, I'll make it on my phone.
But you're hearing now on your phone?
Yeah,
Notepad
yeah.
pe, speaker pe.
Okay,
I
okay,
think we can
okay.
multitask on the phone. Don't worry.
Okay, okay. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
So do it. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
willing to learn to love you, Vartika. I'm willing to learn to like you. You're saying, no? Like you, Vartika. I'm willing to learn to like you. Okay. Is that what
Yes.
you're resonating with, Vartika? The
Yes,
rest
I
of
am.
you, whatever you're resonating with, just write down that in your book just now. Once you've done that, let me know. Just give me a thumbs up. Great, Vartika. I see your thumbs up. The rest of you. Done?
Yes.
Lovely. So at first, when you do your mirror work, it will feel silly or stupid repeating the affirmations. You may even be angry or want to cry. If that happens anytime tomorrow, don't stop yourself. Don't judge yourself why this is happening, why I'm becoming so emotional. It's quite natural. It's quite normal. You're not alone. Louis Hay is saying, remember that I'm right here with you. I've been through this too, and tomorrow is a new day. So don't, one thing is there, we keep on judging ourselves, isn't it? Yes, no?
Yes. Yes.
And when we judge, then the whole circle of low self-esteem, self-doubt, all that starts. Yeah. So we
Mm.
by doing this exercise might seem very small, very simple, very silly. But just now, okay, anybody wants to share anything? Whatever is happening just now, just by saying this? Any sharing? Are you finding it stupid, silly? Is it going to, how is it going to happen? Oh, this is so stupid. Anything or any other change you're feeling in yourself just now? Yes, no?
I
Nothing,
want
na?
to know the third affirmation. I've noted the two affirmations. I want to know the third affirmation.
The third one is I'm willing to learn to
I'm
love
willing
you.
to, yeah, willing, and I want to really learn to love you. Which was the
Yeah.
third one?
No, this both are one only. Okay.
Okay.
Then the first
Okay.
one was I want to like you. I want to really
Okay.
learn to love you. Let's go for it and have some fun.
Okay.
So this is a very childlike way of talking to yourself. Generally
Okay.
as elders and as adults, we don't say this to ourselves
Hmm.
because we have become very serious. Yeah, so this is also very good affirmation if you are resonating with it just now. Vartika, what about you? Vartika?
Not fully resonated, yeah.
No, not at all.
Not fully, like maybe 15%.
Okay, so you know what? I am going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to post
Okay.
it on our group. You're going to read
Okay.
it again, all of you. Okay,
Okay.
so this I'm going
Yeah.
to take a screenshot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, whatever you feel, you do write it down in your book because this book is
Yes.
going to stay with you.
Okay.
Okay. And another thing, what happens is when you write down, it goes into your subconscious mind. Okay. So
Right.
now comes the day one journaling exercise. So, this tomorrow morning when you wake up you're going to be we've already been told that you're going to stand in front of the mirror and say any of this, okay, or just say wow, you can just wish yourself good morning or whatever, happy morning or whatever you want to say, and then do say any of these three. Yeah. And then you're going to immediately go and write down your feelings. It will just take 1 minute. So you might feel angry, you might feel upset, or you might feel silly. Any of these three things. Then again, you're repeating
Okay.
it. Yeah, you again repeating it. You again repeating it, and just be aware of whatever churning is happening inside. Be aware of it, and if you can make a note of it, it will really help you. See, day one is really, really important because it's a very new thing that we are starting. Anybody has ever done something like this earlier?
No.
No.
Yes,
This is the
I've done.
first time we are doing such a thing. And so to develop any habit, we have to actually push ourselves. There'll be a lot of things, lot of commitments, lot of our responsibilities, duties, everything will come up, but just it's a commitment for yourself. Yeah, that's why we are here now in this journey. Yes. So, and I want to congratulate you for your this commitment. And thanks, Vartika, that even though you are traveling and you are just doing it, thank you so much. And
No, thank
so
you.
again, coming to this, so you're going to make an observation. Whom are you observing? See, half of the time we're observing the people around us, isn't it? Yes, no.
Yes.
So here we are getting an
Yes.
opportunity from today itself, including me, to just observe ourselves. There's no time for anybody else. It's just for the person in the mirror. Look into your eyes for that person. Okay. So now, as you continue to practice your mirror work, formally and informally, what does this mean? Can anybody explain to me? Formally and informally, what does this mean?
Formally means we are addressing ourselves.
And informally?
We are just saying it. We are not addressing ourselves. It's not going within. Like, we are not going within the eyes, deep within the eyes.
Okay. So to whom are you saying then?
Myself. Formally to
Okay.
myself. Going deeper in the eyes, within the eyes.
Okay.
Informally, it's not getting registered in the subconscious mind.
No, whatever you're saying is getting registered because you're feeling it and saying. So informally means like you're not feeling it and saying. Do you mean that you're not feeling
It's
it?
not connecting.
It's not
When we say
connecting.
informally,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. So
what I
at
feel.
times you're right. So at times you might feel that you're not feeling connected. So, it's just like how we give a passing remark to somebody and
Correct.
how we mean it and say it, connect and say, feel it and say. So that is what she's trying to tell us over here. So practice your mirror work. As you are practicing your mirror work formally and informally, did you start to believe what you were saying to yourself? You're going to answer this question, each one of you. Just now, it's fine. But tomorrow morning, when we wake up, why she's written tomorrow morning and why we have been told to do that? Because when we wake up in the morning, the first 45 minutes, the mind is in the deeper recesses of the subconscious mind. That is highly activated. The conscious mind is above and the subconscious mind is above and the conscious mind is down, which means that the subconscious mind is fully active. Okay, so then whatever we are putting in, the seeds that we are putting in is going to flower during the day. We all know that, yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now she's saying that ask yourself that whatever you are saying to yourself, are you believing in it? Did you start to believe what you're saying to yourself? Or you're just saying because we have been told to do? Yeah. So answer this question. Do answer this question. It's a very important question. Okay. And then keep track of anything somebody wants to ask. Okay, keep track of any changes in your behavior or your beliefs over the course of the day. Did the exercise get easier or did you continue to find it difficult after doing it a while? Could be that now it is sounding very easy and enjoyable, but there might come a point of time when you will feel that no, you will resist and you will feel a kind of resistance building up and you might start there might be an emotional outburst also. So that is fine. Just make a note of everything in your book before we discuss tomorrow. Yeah. So at the end of the day, before you go to bed, write down what you learned from doing your mirror work. Will this happen? Or at the end of the day, we will just surf through Instagram and Facebook and all that. And then we don't realize it, 35 minutes, 40 minutes has passed and we don't realize. It so happens, and I take my phone to see certain messages on our group or,
Mhm.
people, some of my students or anything. And instead of seeing that, I just start seeing Instagram or, and then 25 minutes, they just pass. And my mind is saying, but I'm seeing certain good things, na? Something which is good for me, or I'm going through a YouTube video, which is, this is how our mind keeps on giving us reasonings. So at the end of the day, now what we are going to do is write down. See, this is very important before you go to bed. Now you're on the bed, that's the last thing. Now you're not going to come down, you've peed, you've brushed your teeth, you've spoken to everybody, make all your phone calls, make all your, whatever you do on the laptop, whatever, finish all your work. And then write down what you have learned from doing your mirror work during the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now your heartfelt thought for day 1 is, I am open and receptive. Write it down, please. This you're going to say. Because what happens is, there's a part of us that believes, just tell me yes or no, everyone. There's a part of us which believes that, no, I don't deserve this. I'm not worth it. I don't deserve the love of
Yes.
people around me. I don't deserve this. Do you feel
Yes,
that?
Self-doubt. Yeah.
Yes, Vandana, there are times
Self-doubt.
when we do feel that.
Many a times, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
that
Yes.
time you're going to catch yourself and say, I am open and receptive. Come on, let's play a game. Okay. So anytime you have, our mind just functions based on the past experiences. Everybody agrees to that, right?
Yes.
So there is somebody in your immediate environment, and you know that that person is not going to listen to whatever you say. Could be your kids, could be your husband, could be your in-laws, could be a friend, could be anybody. So before speaking to that person, you're going to mentally say, or you can, you can either go in the bathroom and say it 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I'm open and receptive. I'm open and receptive. So whatever is going to come now from that person, I am open and receptive to receive that with a happy mind. So just say this, I'm open and receptive, and then talk to the person. Let's see what happens. Because that is the energy which is going from you. Otherwise, what we think is, isko bolne se to koi matlab nahi hai. He's going to keep on doing what he has to do.
Yes.
So before speaking to the person, could be a house help, just say this, I am open and receptive in your mind. Okay. And then say, yes,
Yes.
we'll do that now. You've made a note of it.
Yep.
Okay, whatever you have made a note, quickly highlight that. The affirmations part, especially. So just highlight that. That's why I told you to get a highlighter. Just highlight that. Vatika, you're going to go home and do this now.
Yeah.
You'll send me a screenshot of the same.
Sure, I'll do that.
Please do that. Yeah. So now we can do the meditation. It's a very beautiful short meditation that we will be doing. You can just, once you've highlighted it, just shut your eyes. And as I told you in the beginning, after the meditation, we will not talk. I will just leave the meeting, stop the meeting, and I'm going to share the recording today in our group. You can share it with people around, whomever you want to in your groups, and talk to them and tell them that if they feel like they can join And yeah, and whatever has been told to us, we are going to practice that. It's very simple. It's not that you have to sit at one place and do something. See, when we go in the bathroom, we are there for some time. The mirror is there in front of us. Every bathroom has a mirror, and some mirrors are big, some mirrors are small, whatever it is. But we can have a look in, into our eyes. We can clearly see our eyes, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
And especially tomorrow morning when we wake up, before we start the meditation, I want to mention this very, 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 very important. Tomorrow morning when we wake up and when we look into our eyes, that is the most powerful day of a time of the day. Most powerful time. And that time, what you say to yourself is going to come from your heart. And whatever you say, whatever the book is telling us to say, whatever Louis Hay is telling us to say, is going to directly go into your heart. So the brain is not involved because the subconscious mind is operating from the heart, not from the brain. The conscious mind is operating from the logical part of the mind, which is the brain, right? Yes, no, everyone understood this now. So tomorrow morning, even if you sleep late, whatever time you wake up, the first thing, so how will you remember? In the night, give an intention before you go to sleep that please, whom are you giving the intention? To your subconscious mind that please remind me to look in the mirror and say this, and keep the book by your side. Yes, no, everyone? Read it and then, yeah, so now we can make yourself comfortable as you can. Vartika, you're still driving now?
Yeah. Traffic.
But the traffic is still or it's moving traffic?
Right now it's still.
Okay. Now you're out
I'll
of the
do it.
highway.
I'll do
You're
it.
out
I'll
of
do it.
the highway?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, so sorry. So can you park the car for just 5 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll do the meditation.
So you let me know
Yeah.
when you park the car.
I can now.
You parked it?
Yeah.
Okay. So make yourself still, however you are, sitting on the chair, sitting on the sofa, or sitting on the floor. Sit with a tall and long spine and feel a gush of golden light entering your heart. This is the light which is coming from above your head and it enters your heart. And see yourself surrounded by this light. So it enters your heart and it flows out into the skin, the flesh, and it oozes out of the skin. All the zillions of pores, it oozes out and forms a covering around the skin. This is the golden light of love. And feel that this loving light, which is pouring out from your heart, is moving out to the people around you. Wherever you are, just you don't know this person, you know this person. Just feel this wave of golden light pouring into the people, pouring into the floor or the car you're sitting in, entering the hearts of everyone around you, entering the trees, entering the ocean, the river, the water bodies. Let your love flow everywhere. And now let your love flow around the room. Come back to the room, come back to the car, wherever you are, and feel this enormous circle of love surrounding you. And this circle of love, which is a beautiful circle of energy, which is flowing, and energy of love, which is circulating. And as it goes out from you, and it comes back to you multiplied. Love is the most powerful healing force on this planet, in this universe, and all the parallel universes. Actually, try to feel this love. You will feel a different vibration in the place you are in your body. Take this love out into the world and silently share with everyone you meet. Love yourself. Love the planet and know that we all are one. And so it is. Feel this halo around you, this golden light around you. Walk into this golden light as you stand, as you open your eyes. Talk into this golden light. Move into this golden light. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much.